Hey marketing friends, Andrew Walton here with Crushing Conversion, and I just came across a really cool call to action that I want to share with you. This is something that you'll be able to use on your landing pages or sales pages or other conversion pages, and there's a really good chance that it will help you improve your conversion rates. But before I show you that, here is where this particular call to action comes from. And I'm sure you've seen something like this before, where you have a main call to action and then a secondary call to action that is obviously ridiculous, because no one is going to actually think that they prefer living paycheck to paycheck in this particular example, right? So this sort of CTA has been around for a number of years now, pretty popular in spaces where there are a lot of savvy marketers, so any financial spaces, a little bit in health spaces and in the relationship niche. But other than that, it's still underutilized, so it has a lot of power still in a lot of niches, but this isn't going to have a lot of staying power as a tactic because it's obviously ridiculous. It's a little bit cheesy. The first time you see it, it's clever, it's a little bit funny, but you're not going to be able to rely on this long term. That being said, the underlying principle of this tactic is really, really powerful. And that is when you just have a single CTA, the individual, the visitor, has to choose between clicking your call to action or doing nothing. That's the choice that's in their mind. Now, when you have these two calls to action, now you're reframing the choice. So now it's a choice between clicking this call to action and this call to action. The option of doing nothing has become much less prominent. Obviously, it's still there. No opt-in forms get 100% click-through rates, right? But this drastically increases the response rate in most circumstances, or in a lot of circumstances anyway. So that is the principle, and that is leveraged really nicely on this page without the factor of cheesiness, corniness, silliness. So here, Lander app has come up with the nice CTA of the headline, the question, are you ready to use Lander? And your two options are, yes, I'm ready, sign me up, or no, I want to see the features. And this is cool because either way it keeps the visitor moving forward in the sales process. Obviously, signing up is the ideal action that Lander wants you to take. The next best option is finding out more about the product. Instead of leaving the page and looking for another solution, they're keeping you engaged and they're giving themselves another chance to make the sale. If you go check out the features, maybe you'll like what you see, and then they have the option of getting you to sign up. Then they also have the option, if you've, say, clicked on this particular secondary call to action, now they can also retarget you with Facebook ads in a different way than if you had simply landed on this page and then left. Because you've taken more actions, you're a slightly warmer lead, you're slightly more likely to buy if they can overcome whatever objections that you had. So the way that you can use this then in your business is to see how you can give your users an alternate option to your main call to action that keeps them moving forward in your sales process. For example, Neil Patel on quicksprout.com used to have a traffic-related pop-up, a pop-up where it said something like, do you want to increase your traffic, or give me 30 days and I'll double or triple your traffic, something to this effect. The main call to action was, yes, I want to double my traffic in 30 days, and the secondary option was, no, I have enough traffic already, and when you clicked on that, the resulting page said something like, that's great, you have enough traffic, now let's focus on conversion. And then he would offer you to sign up for a different course or had some other different sign up relating to increasing conversions, which is a great way to keep people engaged. If they don't want option A, you're giving them option B. And you're going to be able to have an analogous possibility in your business as well. So one thing to keep in mind is that these are things that you always have to test. This is not guaranteed to increase your conversion rate, but it is a really nice thing to have in your bag of tricks. So when you've created your page and you're doing testing and optimizing, this is a really nice gambit, or it's a really nice thing you can test to see if you can squeeze out an extra 10 or 20% worth of conversion just by giving people another option. One word of caution is this really only works with a couple of options. If you added a third option, fourth option, fifth option, and so on, now you're going in the direction of overwhelming people and the direction of decision fatigue, which is basically, to put it in other terms that we usually use, analysis paralysis. There are too many options and people are more likely to do nothing. So don't try a third option, just give them the two and see how that goes. It's a really great strategy. I really like it. It's very effective in a lot of cases. So I hope you found this interesting and valuable. Check this out, try it with your own landing pages, sales pages, and let us know how it goes. And if you find any other cool examples, feel free to post them in the comments below and help the whole community out so we can all learn from these interesting marketing techniques and tactics together. So with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video real soon.